You know that feeling when you watch a motivational video at 11 p.m. and suddenly you are reconvinced tomorrow is the day everything changes? You're going to wake up at 5 a.m., hit the gym, eat clean, work on that project you've been putting off for months. And then morning comes. The alarm goes off. You hit snooze. Once, twice, 3 times. By noon, you're eating leftover pizza and scrolling through your phone, wondering where that fire went. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. Motivation is unreliable. It's a feeling, and feelings are temporary. The people you admire, the ones who actually achieve their goals, they're not more motivated than you. They've just figured out something critical. They've built discipline, and discipline doesn't care how you feel. Today, I'm breaking down why discipline beats motivation every single time, and more importantly, how you actually build it. Because this isn't theory. This is the difference between people who talk about their goals and people who achieve them. If you're ready to stop relying on feelings and start building systems that actually work, hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. Let me tell you about James Clear's research on habit formation. He studied thousands of people trying to build new habits. You know what he found? The ones who relied on motivation failed at a rate of 92%. 92%. Think about that for a second. Motivation is what gets you started. It's that initial spark. You watch someone's transformation video, you read an inspiring book, you see someone living the life you want, and boom, you feel ready. But here's what happens next. Day 1, you're on fire. Day 2, still going strong. Day 3, you're a little tired, but you push through. Day 4, that's where most people fall off, because motivation runs on novelty, on excitement, on that fresh feeling of possibility. And life doesn't care about your feelings. Your alarm still goes off on the morning you slept badly. Your workout still needs to happen on the day you're stressed about work. Your business still needs attention when you'd rather watch Netflix. Motivation tells you to do things when you feel like it. Discipline tells you to do things especially when you don't. Here's a concrete example. David Goggins, the ultramarathon runner and former Navy SEAL, talks about this constantly. He says motivation is garbage. You know what he does instead? He has a rule. When his alarm goes off at 4 a.m., he counts down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And at 1, he moves. No negotiation. No checking how he feels. No, maybe tomorrow. The decision was already made. That's discipline. Your brain is not designed to help you build discipline. I need you to understand this. Your brain is designed to keep you safe and conserve energy. That's it. Dr. Robert Sapolsky at Stanford studies stress and behavior. His research shows that your brain treats new habits and change as threats, actual threats. When you try to wake up earlier, your brain sees that as unnecessary stress. When you push yourself to work out, your brain asks, why are we doing this hard thing when the couch exists? Your brain wants comfort, routine, the path of least resistance. And here's the problem. Modern life makes comfort incredibly easy to access. You're tired? Food delivery. You're bored? Infinite scrolling. You're stressed? Netflix autoplays the next episode. Your brain gets rewarded instantly for choosing comfort. But discipline gives you rewards later, sometimes much later. You work out today. You don't see results for weeks. You save money today. You don't see the account grow for months. You practice a skill today. You don't see mastery for years. Your brain is wired for immediate gratification. Discipline requires delayed gratification. That's why it feels like such a fight. But here's what changes everything. When you understand that your brain will always suggest the easy path, you stop listening to it like it's giving you facts. It's not. It's just doing its job, trying to conserve energy. You acknowledge the feeling and do the thing anyway. I don't feel like going to the gym today. Correct. And I'm going anyway. I'm too tired to work on my project. Noted. Starting the timer now. You're not fighting your brain. You're just not letting it make the decision. Okay, theory is great, but how do you actually build this? Because most people fail at building discipline for one specific reason. They try to change everything at once. January 1st rolls around. They're going to work out every day, eat perfectly, wake up early, read for an hour, meditate, journal, start a business, and learn a language. By January 8th, they've done none of it. Here's what actually works. Start stupidly small. BJ Fogg at Stanford runs the Behavior Design Lab. He studied habit formation for decades. His finding? The best way to build a new behavior is to make it so easy you can say no. You want to start working out? Don't commit to an hour at the gym. Commit to putting on your gym shoes. That's it, just the shoes. You want to start writing? Don't commit to 1,000 words. Commit to writing one sentence. You want to start reading? Don't commit to a book a week. Commit to reading one page. This sounds ridiculous, right? But here's what happens. On day one, you put on your gym shoes. And once they're on, you think, well, I might as well go. But even if you don't, you kept your promise. You put on the shoes. Day two, same thing. Shoes on. And this time you do go. By day 10, putting on gym shoes is automatic. And going to the gym starts becoming automatic too. You're not building motivation. You're building a pattern. Here's the second strategy. Stack your habits. This comes from James Clear's research in Atomic Habits. You take a behavior you already do and attach the new behavior to it. You already brush your teeth every morning. So after you brush your teeth, you do 2 push-ups. You already make coffee. So while the coffee brews, you read 1 page. You already eat lunch. So after lunch, you write for 5 minutes. You're using existing patterns to build new ones. Third, track it visibly. Jerry Seinfeld used this method to write jokes every day. He put a calendar on his wall. Every day he wrote, he put an X. His only goal? Don't break the chain. After a few weeks, that chain becomes valuable. You don't want to break it? Get a calendar, put it somewhere you see it. Mark an X every day you do the thing. Fourth, and this is critical, remove the friction. If you want to work out in the morning, sleep in your workout clothes. If you want to eat healthy, meal prep on Sunday. If you want to read more, put the book on your pillow. If you want to work on your project, close all other tabs before you finish for the day. So tomorrow you open your laptop directly into the work. Make the disciplined choice easier than the undisciplined one. And here's the last piece. Use accountability. Tell someone what you're doing, not for motivation, for consequence. When you tell your friend, I'm working out every morning this week, you're less likely to skip because someone knows. Better yet, find someone doing the same thing. Work out together. Check in daily. BJ Fogg's research shows that social accountability increases follow-through by 65%. If this is helpful, share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Seriously, send it to a friend who's stuck. Let's build discipline together. Here's what nobody tells you about discipline. It gets easier. Not immediately, not next week. But over time, the things that felt impossible become automatic. You stop debating whether to go to the gym. You just go. You stop wondering if you'll work on your goals. You just start. Discipline creates momentum, and momentum makes everything easier. Think about pushing a car. The hardest part is getting it moving. Once it's rolling, you're just maintaining speed. That's discipline. But here's what else happens. You start trusting yourself. Remember what I said earlier? Discipline is keeping promises to yourself. When you start keeping those promises, something shifts. You stop being someone who talks about goals. You become someone who achieves them. You stop being someone who starts things. You become someone who finishes them, and that changes everything. Because when you trust yourself, you start setting bigger goals. You start taking bigger risks. You apply for that job you thought you weren't ready for. You start that business you've been thinking about for years. You have that difficult conversation you've been avoiding. Not because you're suddenly more motivated, because you know if you commit to something, you'll actually do it. Here's a real example. Jocko Willink, former Navy SEAL commander, wakes up at 4:30 a.m. every single day. He posts a picture of his watch every morning at that time. Every single day, holidays, weekends, doesn't matter. Why? Because discipline equals freedom. When you handle your priorities first, before the world wakes up and demands your attention, you own your day. You're not reactive, you're proactive. That's the life discipline builds. So, let me leave you with this. Motivation will fail you. It failed you before. It'll fail you again. That's not a character flaw, that's biology. But discipline? Discipline is reliable. Discipline shows up on the hard days, on the boring days, on the days when nobody's watching and nothing feels exciting. Discipline is what separates the people who achieve their goals from the people who just talk about them. And the best part? You don't need to be special to build it. You don't need perfect genetics or a magic personality type. You just need to start small. Keep your promises to yourself and trust the process. 1 push-up, 1 page, 1 sentence. Do it today. Do it tomorrow. Do it the day after that. And 6 months from now, you'll look back and barely recognize the person you used to be. Not because you found motivation, because you built discipline. If this resonated with you, subscribe right now, hit that notification bell, and share this with someone who needs to stop waiting for motivation and start building discipline. Drop a comment and tell me, what's one small thing you are recommitting to starting tomorrow? Let's build accountability together. I'll see you in the next one. Now go keep your promise to yourself.